Okay, you can take this equation in your notes, which is very much helpful for you in the problems also. Okay, degree Celsius divided by 5 is equals to degree Fahrenheit is minus 32 divided by 9. That is in turn equal to degree Kelvin minus 273.15 divided by 5 again. Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. So today's concept is only about the work. Okay. What is work for you? When you say, what is first of all work? The first question being, what is work? Yes, Chandan, Sirav, Chandan.
Sir, work is like
Hmm.
process of energy transfer to the
Work is
most.
a process of energy transfer, correct? So when you say the work to be done, okay, if the body is static, suppose there is a roller, okay, on a rigid surface like this, and this roller is static, which is not moving at all. That means it is stuck in this place itself, it is not moving. Then can you say the work is done?
No.
No. So when do you say the work is done?
When a force causes a motion.
Exactly. So if I just apply a force onto it so that it starts rolling, okay, it starts moving around like this, then you can say the work is said to be done. So definitely you predominantly agree that the displacement work is a basic form of work. What do you mean by displacement work? In the sense, the work can be measured through a displacement. The work for this particular thing is the distance moved. L is it? L is the distance moved and the force. So work done can be calculated by force into distance moved. That is how we calculate your work. So this form of representation of the work is known as a displacement work. So there is a concept of thermodynamic work also, which is not difficult but a little bit tedious to understand. Okay. Before we go in depth of thermodynamic definition of work, I want you to take the basic introductive notes for it. Okay. So you can just take whatever I highlight. Energy is defined as a capacity to do work. When energy is added or removed from the system, its thermodynamic properties changes eventually. The energy transferred to or from the system is referred as energy in transit, and it may be one of these of the forms. So you have to take this. It might be electrical energy, heat, or work. Okay. That's enough, I guess. Next, the energy of a closed system can be checked by two mechanisms. The one is energy interaction, number two is heat interaction. Okay, that's it. And in mechanics definition, mechanical definition, which I've just explained to you, in mechanics, work is defined as a force acting through a displacement, yes, and the displacement being in the direction of force. The work is given by this particular thing. You can take this integration of F into ds. That's it. Okay, whichever part I have highlighted, you can take that. just go for the new page as it is a different thing, which is different from your last part, and start taking things. Okay? Just an introduction. And guys, I'll be stressing more on the concepts which are difficult to understand and which are very easy to understand, and if you have already learned about it. But some of the concepts, if you can just read and understand, such concepts should be there. Such concepts I will be just telling but not stressing more. So I'll be stressing on the concepts which are very much difficult to understand. On those topics, we'll discuss more. That means we'll give more time to it. Okay. And we shall move fast with regard to the topics which is easy to understand. Just intimate me once you are done. So you might have observed that I take the notes, I take the content from every possible way. I refer a lot of textbooks and even the previous semester notes also of the students, and whichever is easy, convenient to be handled in your examinations, that I will pick up and just display. Okay. So make sure you write your notes very cleanly, because anyhow I will be not giving any of the notes for you in the entire semester. Okay. Hope now it is clear, because the microphone of my headphone was way away from my mouth, so audio might be less. Now it is clear, I guess. Done. Okay. Now. Okay. And you take the heading, the definition of a work. Thermodynamic definition of a work. Okay. And you can take this particular thing, which we'll be highlighting now. In thermodynamics, work is defined as energy in transition between system and surroundings without the mass transfer. Okay. Okay. Once you take this, take in another line. This is the actual definition of work in thermodynamics. So the work is said to be done by a system on its surroundings if the sole effect external to the system could be raising of weight. The work is said to be done by the system on its surroundings if the sole effect external to the system could be raising of weight. How do you understand this? I'll be explaining you. Just take the definitions with you. Okay, just write within your notes. This the thing which I have marked in pink is a one line, and in the next line you can take this particular data here. The definition, actual definition. Work is said to be done by the system on its surroundings if the sole effect external to the system could be raising of weight. And this definition of work is damn important because it has been asked many times. I will be keep writing the marks here. So it has been once asked for 2 marks, once for 4, once for 2, once for 2, and once for 4. Okay. Okay. Shall I go with the explanation now? If you're done taking down it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us understand the thermodynamic definition of work with an example like this. Okay. Okay. Let's start there. I guess I need to take a photo. Okay. Just a minute. I'll add a photo. Okay. Now, look at this example. So, understanding this concept of that means the definition of the work is little bit, as I told, it is little bit difficult and tedious. Okay, and just go by the words as of now. But as and when you solve the problems on it, the definition of the thermodynamics will be very much going on. It will be clearing for you. So, as of now, just go by the words what I say. Okay. Now, listen. According to thermodynamics, the work is said to be done if by the system or its the surroundings, he says initially. So what is that? So there will be a system and there will be a surroundings like this, correct? So this is my system. This is my system here. So the work is said to be done by the system on its surroundings. That means system is going to perform in the initial stage, the system is going to perform work on the surroundings, correct? Uh, the grammatical things are very much important here. See, who is doing the work? System is doing the work. On where? On its surroundings. Okay? On its surroundings, correct? Now you see, system does the work and the output is reached to the surroundings, then it is taken as positive. That is positive work done. That means if this work is done by the system, if work is done by the system, that means you are getting the work from the system like this. You are getting the work, extracting the work from the system, then it is positive. Similarly, in the either case, in the sometimes what happens? In the sometimes what happens? The surroundings will be doing work onto the system. In this case, what happens? The surroundings will be doing the work onto the system. Okay, that means here the work is done on the system, not by the system. So you are inputting the work into the system now. What are you doing? You are inputting the work into the system. That means work is done on the system, then it is negative. Okay? So if work is done by the system, you are extracting work out of the system, then it is positive. But similarly, if you are working on the system, that means you are inputting work to the system, then it is negative. Hope these concepts are clear. Benoy.
Hello?
Yes, Benoy.
Yes, sir.
So if work is done by the system, I mean to say work is extracted by the system, then it is positive or negative.
If it is extracted, then it is negative.
Uh-huh. No, 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 no. If work is extracted from the system, system is giving you the work, then it is positive or negative? It is positive.
Positive,
Because
sorry.
system is giving you the work. You are extracting work from the system. But the similar case, if you are working on the system, okay, if you are working on the system is absorbing work, then it is negative.
Okay,
Clear,
sir.
Binoy?
Yes, sir.
Amrit. Amrit.
Hello, sir.
Amrit, work done on the system. You're working on the system. You're giving work to the system. Then it is negative or positive?
Positive, sir.
Work done on the system. On the system. You're working on the system.
Then
You're not getting any sort of work by the system. No work extracted by the system.
so negative.
Negative. If you are working on the system, it is negative. If you are getting work from the system, that is positive.
Okay.
Okay? By the system, just I will brief this out in simple sense. By the system, that is work done by the system is what? Positive. Similarly, work done on the system is negative. Okay? Understood this? These two are very, very important, and these are known as sign conventions of the work. Okay? So
sir.
please concentrate on this. Okay? I will be erasing all this and start discussing now. Okay? Now. Yes, guys. Muhammad Amin. Muhammad Amin.
Yes, sir.
So if you are working on the system, that means you are inputting work to a system, then it is negative or positive?
Negative, sir.
Work done on the system, negative. Correct. Muaz.
Negative, sir.
Yes, Samir.
Yes, sir.
Muaz.
Hello?
Work done by the system. Muaz. Work done by the system.
It is positive, sir.
Positive.
Positive. Thank you, Muaz and Amin. Okay. Fahad.
Yes, sir.
Work done by the system.
By the system is positive, sir.
Faizan. Faizan. Faizan Muhammad. Okay. It's not there. Marking. Okay. Now, Namita.
Yes, sir.
So work done by the system. You are extracting work from the system. System is giving
Positive.
work to you. That's great. Nartan. Nartan. Nartan Yesen. Okay, he's also not there.
Yes, sir.
You are there.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Network is not on.
Network is not proper. You just give the answer in the chat box. Suppose there is a system where you need to work on the system. Okay, you should provide the work to a system. Then it is negative or positive. Just give the answer in the chat box. Nishchit.
Yes, sir.
So what is work done on the system?
Negative, sir.
Negative. Nitin George.
Sir.
Work done by the system.
Positive.
Positive. That's great. Okay. Now the concepts are clear, I guess. Now, okay. Uh, okay. That's correct, Nathan. Mm, Now I'll be explaining here with the weave of perspectives, with the weave of perspectives, the same concepts of sign conventions with the weave of perspectives. If you are not understanding it, forget it. That is nowhere related to you. I mean, you will not face any problem. But you are understanding it, it is very good. Okay? Let me discuss this. This is very interesting. Just watch this. So again, there is a system here. Okay? There is a surroundings all over it. There is a surroundings like this. Okay? Okay? Now, I said, work done by the system on the surroundings is what? Positive. Okay? The work done, correct or not? Work done by the system on the surroundings is positive. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
sir.
now you listen my question. So, my question is, whether work is positive or negative if the work is done on the surroundings. Whether
Positive.
Negative.
negative. Let me clear the question once again. What if
Positive, sir.
positive? Okay.
Positive.
Positive. Okay. What if mm, whether my work is positive or negative if work is done on the surroundings? Work is done on the surroundings. So most of you say it is positive, correct? That's great, man. I am very much happy that you have understood this. Okay. Don't go in deep with it. Just remember the two particular things. The work done with respect to system only you remember. Do not forget about surroundings. That was just an uh, discussion point of view. I have just discussed it. Okay. Work done by the system. Work done by the system is positive, and work done on the system is negative. Work done by the system in the sense system is there, you are extracting work. Work done on the system means there is a system and you are inputting work into the system. So this is how it is. Okay, hope everyone are clear with this. Hmm? Now we shall see the thermodynamic definition of work. The thermodynamic definition of work says, suppose there is an explanation also for this. Suppose there is a fan which is powered by a motor, okay, which is powered by a motor. And the motor is charged by a battery like this. The motor is charged by a battery. And so this particular thing is battery here. Okay, what happens when I supply the power into the motor starts rotating and the fan starts rotating, is it? The fan starts rotating. Even this can be termed as the work done because something object is moving, you are putting energy. With that usage of energy, the fan is rotating. There is a possibility of work here, correct? The work is done by the system, in fact, here. Okay? Yes. Now, according to thermodynamics, this cannot be considered as a work. Okay? According to the definition of the thermodynamics. So, according to the definition of thermodynamics, what he says is, suppose same battery, there is the same battery here, and same motor arrangement. Okay, same motor arrangement, and you connect a pulley, which is a weight raising pulley. Hope you have seen that. Every crane uses this, EOT cranes and all, which is used to raise the load like this. Okay, which is used to raise the load. Okay, Now, same concept is being the battery powers the motor, okay? But motor in terms what it does is it causes the raising of weight here. It causes the rising of weight. That means the sole effect external to the system. This is your system boundary, okay? The sole effect external to the system is raising of weight here. So every possibility, every work done possibility is evaluated in such an approach. That means if there is a fan, it will be converted into a raising of weight. Okay. If there is a movement of a vehicle, that could be converted into a raising of weight. That means the sole effect, the actual effect is nothing but your raising of weight. That will be converted. That is W into F integration. Okay. That sole effect is external to the system. If it is raising of weight, then it is called as thermodynamic work. Okay, this is just a definition to remember. So if you do not understand it, no worries, man. Okay, just remember these lines. The sole effect. According to thermodynamics, the work is said to be done if the sole effect external to the system could be raising of weight. Okay, just take this diagram. Just take this diagram. Okay, this is very important, so take it neatly, man. If you have a scale and pencil, you can use that. Just take this. After that, I'll be displaying you the explanation of this particular thing. You can copy that. Meanwhile, I'll be marking your attendance. Okay. Okay. So some of you have attended the Infosys training today, whoever is in batch 1, presently which is going on now. You can just say their names, I will cross-verify later. Okay. Abhinav.
Yes, sir.
Next is Adarsh.
So
Adarsh,
batch one. Batch one.
batch 1.
So
Next.
Abdul Rahman will call.
Yes, Abdul Rahman. You are present.
Yes,
Mustafa. Ashanu Mustafa. Reza Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next is Akshay Arkotian. Amit S. Lahari.
Present, sir.
Amit.
Present, sir.
Okay. Next, Amrit.
Present, sir.
Next is Amit and Ashwin. Ashwita,
Present, sir.
Chindansi.
Present, sir.
Just give me a message once you have done taking the diagrams. I will display the explanation part of it. Okay. Next is D'Souza Benoit. Benoit D'Souza. Fahad.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next is Faisal.
Sir.
Gaurav. Gaurav. Gautam. Javel. So just intimate me if he is in batch 1. Okay, him Karthik.
Batch 1, sir.
Okay. Fazil. Muhammad Fazil.
Batch 1, sir.
He's also.
Okay. Muhammad Sihab. Muhammad Tawsif Ali. Who is batch 1?
Batch 2, Shihab.
Sihab batch 2, then since he can attend the class, right?
No,
Sir,
sir.
batch 1 and 2 together.
Together. Okay, fine. Tawsif Ali.
Tausif paid the fee, sir, but he didn't get the link of the class.
He has paid the fees. Then I should get it from the department, man. Daily your department class. Who is a class advisor?
Soumya, ma'am.
Soumya ma'am, right? So Soumya ma'am will be, not Soumya ma'am, someone will be sending the details of the students who have paid the fees daily to. Okay, in that, if his name is there and email address is there, then he'll get the link. Okay. Muaz.
Present, sir.
Next is Suraj.
Present, sir.
Nafa Abdul Rahman.
Batch 1, sir.
Batch 1. Namita Nair.
Present, sir.
Nandish. Okay. Narthan.
Present, sir.
Niharika Rao.
Batch 1, sir, Niharika.
Okay. Nishchit.
Present, sir.
Nitin George.
Present, sir.
Next is Omkar Mahesh Patel. Prarthan Jain.
Batch 1.
Pratish C. Suvarna.
Present, sir.
Rajat.
Present, sir.
Rakshan.
Present, sir.
Ramdas. Okay. Now, shall I move this screen now? Hope you have completed by now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So take the explanation for the example 1. That's enough. Okay. Hold the thing. It's clear, right? Legible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, Ramdas done. Ranjat. Shabit.
Present, sir.
Present, sir.
Oh, wait a minute. Who just answered this? Ranjit, is he there? Okay.
Yes, sir. Present, sir.
Ranjit. Okay. This is your first class, Ranjit?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the present on the first introductory class, is it?
Yes, sir. This is second.
That's all. Shabit.
Present, sir.
Next is Sagar.
Present, sir.
Next is Sahjad.
Present, sir.
Shashank. Shetty Sujay Jairam. Shetty Sujay Jairam. Shetty Tejas Devraj.
Present, sir.
Okay. Next is Shriraj.
Present, sir.
Shravan Kumar.
Present, sir.
Saurabha.
Present, sir.
Sumant, Varun and Vigneshwara.
No, sir.
Okay. Amit Sangoli. Amit. Next is Nilesh.
Batch 1, sir.
Nilesh is batch 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll mark him as batch 1. And next, Prajwal, Hegde, Sandesh, Sachin, Rohan, Varun. Okay. Adarsh P.
Yes, sir.
Yes, who's this? Adarsh, yes.
Others, sir.
Okay. Sampreet. Sampreet. Okay. Muhammad Amin. Muhammad Amin.
Present, sir.
Okay. Okay. After that, just take example number 2. Example number 2. And you can take the explanation here. Similar explanation, which is for the other example. I'll be explaining you anyhow. Just take this while I'm marking and completing the links. Okay. Okay. Now,
Hello, sir.
yes.
Have you called my name?
Who's this?
I have network issue. Rohan Pradeep.
Rohan Pradeep. Just a minute, let me check. Rohan Pradeep, what's your reason?
4MT 16MT 035.
035. 16 MT. Okay.
16MT.
Rohan Pradeep. I have not called your name. I have called you, or called in a bulk. This is a first class.
It's my second.
That means you have
I was there in the interest.
introductory class. Okay. Complete your notes, Rohan. Okay.
Okay.
Make sure you get a scanned PDF copy from your any of your friends, and just write it in your notes. Okay. Rohan, done. So can anyone just read this out? Rachan? Rachan Bhandari? Rachan? Pratish Suvarna? Pratish Suvarna.
Yes, sir.
So can you just read this out?
Consider expansion of gas inside a cylinder. During expansion of gas
Okay.
in the cylinder, work will be done by the gas on piston and a weight can be
Work
lifted
will
up
be
through
done.
by the gas on
Suitable.
piston. Suitable linkages.
Mhm.
So work will be done
So
by the
work will be
gas,
done by.
and sole effect external to the system could be raising of a weight.
Okay.
As energy crosses system boundary, it disappears and becomes part of the energy content of the system or surroundings. Work is transient phenomena and the system never processes certain quantity.
So no need to take this. This is not so important. The second line. Okay. The first one is more than enough. Okay. After that, for the explanation part of it, you have to take a diagram of it. Okay. So I'll just include that. Yes, you can take the diagram for this. Example number 2. So example number 2 also insists the same thing as indicated by the example number 1. So there was an electric motor, correct? There was an electric motor which was powered by a battery. Okay. The work done by this system can be converted into a sole effect external to the system by a raising of weight that he has indicated as an example of the definition of thermodynamic work. So here also, there is a gas inside the cylinder. Okay, the work done by the gas. So this gas would be doing some of the work so that it pushes the piston in this direction. Yes or no? So this is also a work, but how to thermodynamically analyze this work in the sense this movement of the piston which is moving like this, okay, it can be converted into a raising of weight here with all this linkages system. Okay, with all this linkages system, what can be done? The work done by the gas, okay, the work done by the gas would be converted into a movement of the piston like this. Okay, this movement of the piston can be converted by suitable linkages for raising of a weight. So then, when the sole effect external to the system is raising of weight, that is the thermodynamic definition of work. Okay. Nitin George. Nitin George. Nitin George. It's not there. Okay. Nitin George. Okay. Sabit.
Yes, sir.
So can you just say me what is the thermodynamic definition of work?
work done by the sole effect
Mm-hmm.
of the raising of the weight.
The work done by, repeat with me, the work done by the system
The work done by the system
on its surroundings,
on its surrounding,
where the sole effect
where the sole effect
external to the system
external to the system
could be
could be
raising of weight.
raising of weight.
Okay, that's great. Reza,
Yes, sir.
thermodynamic definition of work.
So it's a work is said to be done by
Mm-hmm.
system on its surroundings if the sole
Mm-hmm.
effect external to system could be raising of the weight of a weight.
Excellent. Pratishwar.
Yes, sir.
Thermodynamic definition of work.
Work is said to be done on the surrounding when
By
if the
the system.
on the surrounding. If the sole effect of the surrounding is
Sole
to
effect
external to the system
could
be raising of weight.
Saurabha. Saurabha.
Work is performed by the system is the
Mm-hmm.
energy transferred by the system to its surroundings.
That's introductory pattern. Okay. I kindly request everyone to use the earphone. Okay. So that will be better. Next, Hazard.
So, work is said to be done by a system on its surrounding if the sole effect
External to the
the
system.
system could be the raising of weight.
Sagar Sacharya. Sagar.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thermodynamic definition of work.
I don't remember, sir.
At least you have a notes in front of you. You can just read it, right?
That's the one. So work is defined as the energy in transition between system and surroundings without transfer of mass.
Yes, true. But what is thermodynamic definition of work, which will be given in the next few sentences? Next line.
The work is said to be done by a system on its surrounding if the sole effect external to the system could be the
raising of weight. That's great. Rakshan.
Sir.
So if work is done by the system, then it is positive or negative?
Done by the system is positive, sir.
That's great. Nishchat.
Sir.
So if work is done on the system, it is negative or positive?
It's negative, sir.
It's negative. Namita Nair. Namita.
Yes, sir.
So thermodynamic definition of work.
Work is said to be done by system on its surroundings if the sole effect external to the system can be could be raising of the weight.
That's great. That's correct. Okay. So that's all, guys, for today. Have a nice day. Take care. Okay. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.